And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mr. Kassarian, and we're back in a new episode of the beta of industrial rotation. And now that we have that fixed, you can see I have actual HSLA in my hand. We can get this thing rolling. So the first thing we're going to want to get ourselves is, yes. So I already got myself a work table. That's good. You can see I threw 20-something HSLA in, and I got a fair amount of bonus out of that, so that's always good. So we're going to make ourselves a DC motor. DC electric engine, HSLA, some shaft units, and base panels. Okay, well, we can do that. And some redstone. Almost forgot the redstone. Shaft unit. All right, let's see here. Get ourselves a little bit of redstone. And let's see. So one shaft unit, that, right? Let's take a look. 2 shaft. Oh, I need 2 redstone. Oh, right. Okay. All right, the first time. All right, so let's see. 2 redstone, base panel, shaft unit, like that. And, of course, I'm in the wrong table. Right, because we're doing this properly. We're not doing the crafting table thing. So there is a config option for RotaryCraft that allows you to craft RotaryCraft machines. Thank you. In places other than the work table. All right. We are not using that. Okay. We're not. So let's get some sticks. And then we're going to need to get ourselves a pump. A RotaryCraft pump, please. Okay, so we need impeller, which is a gear. Okay. So let's get ourselves a gear. Oh, for the... Let's get ourselves a gear. And then we need an impeller, right? Which is either 4 tin or 4 HSLA. Well, let's go with 4 HSLA because we don't have any tin cooked up. So we got ourselves the impeller, and now we're going to need to get ourselves some liquid pipes. So we'll do that, and that gets us some liquid pipes. And then the pump is 2. We need some glass panes. So do I have any glass cooked up? Doesn't look like it. Okay. So let's chuck this in here. Let's get 8 of you. Put you in there. Oops. Put all that stuff away. Okay. Because we need glass panes now. So while that's going, let's look at the next thing we're going to need. All right. We're going to want to make ourselves a steam engine. Steam engine. So I can either use gold or copper. Let's use copper. Oh, no. Yeah, I'm going to waste coal. Sorry. But believe it or not, the coal is actually less valuable than the wood is right now. Or the copper. I don't want to waste that copper either. Okay, so steam engine. What else do we need for this thing? All right, I need another impeller. So how much HSLA do I have left? Not a lot. Not a lot at all. Okay, so we have our second impeller. How are you doing? You're almost done. Thank you. So let's get ourselves our glass panes. Let's come over to here. We'll look at our steam engine. Not steam engine. We want the pump. Pump. And we get 1 of those. All right, good. So we have our pump now, and we have our DC electric engine. We have our liquid pipes. And now we need to start working on that steam engine. So we got that. Now the problem is we don't have anything yet that'll let us... this is going to be a pain in the rear end. Yeah, this is going to be a metric pain in the rear end. Yeah, because I need to start a fire. Alright, well, that's no big deal. No big deal. Yeah, because I need steel to get that going, to get netherrack, to... Yeah, well, I need... I could use lava. I could. That's what I'll do. Okay. Sorry, just had to figure that out in my own brain. Okay, so we go like that, and we get ourselves our base panels, and we're going to go back to the steam engine from RotaryCraft. And so we need the impeller, shaft unit. What was the rest of this? Condenser. 5 and 4, right? We're almost out of HSLA. Ugh. All right, so we got ourselves our condenser. So we have our condenser, our impeller, our shaft unit, our cobblestone across the top, our base panels, and our copper. Ding! Fries are done. Okay, good. How much more iron do I have? Not a lot. Let's get another 16 cooked up, shall we? Having fun out there, guys. All right, so we're going to have to make some more HSLA. And we'll have to use lava. That's unfortunate. Let's see, which means I need some cooling fins. Cooling fin. So I can either go with 6 and 2 or a crap load of shaft units and base panels. We're going to go with the crap load of shaft units and base panels, I think. That seems like the best bet. You guys having fun out there? How much more food do I have? Not a lot. Let's see. We could do a summer squash with radishes. Zesty zucchini. There ain't a hell of a lot I can do. Zucchini, zucchini, salad dressing? Zucchini, cheese, toast, egg? Nope. Lettuce, zucchini, and a cutting board. Gets me a spring salad. Oh, I could do that. Yeah, I could do that. Okay. I think I actually have the stick, too. Okay. Let's go 1, 2, 1. Cutting board? Unless I can't use dark oak wood planks, I have to use regular oak wood, apparently. Which is interesting, because I would have thought that was an Ore Dictionary thing. Okay, and then I need, for the salad. Salad. Spring salad. I need lettuce. I thought I had some lettuce laying around. Huh. Unless I have no lettuce seeds, but no actual lettuce. That would be ironic. Alright, so apparently I don't. What do I need to make bread with? Oh good, they're dying. I need garlic and butter, milk, salt, yeah. I can do it the Gregtech way. Oh, Greg. Yeah, dough from Pam's Harvest Card. So I need wheat, salt, water bucket, salt, and flour. Okay. A grindstone, pulverizer, packager, unpackager, grindstone. There has to be mixing bowl. Thank you. Let's get all of these out. Thank you. 1, 2, 3. We'll go like that. Gets us a mixing bowl, which I could check the uses on. And I need flour from Pam's Harvest Craft, which is a mortar and pestle, which is just regular stone. Thank you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Chuck you in there. Get some coal. These spiders are going to drive me insane. Oh my gosh. Do I have any other food on me? I have a cantaloupe. Fine. I'm eating the bloody cantaloupe. Okay. Put you away, put you away, put you away. They're all out there, and they're all doing weird things again. Okay. That's neither here nor there. What we're going to do first is we're going to get our pump, our electric engine set up, and all of that junk. And then we'll worry about food. Oh my gosh. Oh my. I heard you. I heard you fall. Oh, okay. I'm like, where the heck are they? That was a new and unique experience. Thank you. So very much. All right, that'll get me a little bit more HSLA. Good. Now, the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to put this guy there. We're going to put our electric engine on there, and our pump goes right there. Okay? And I'm not certain why we're having frame rate issues. So then we'll get ourselves a lever. We'll put the lever on, and that'll start running. Epic. Okay, good. So now we can take our liquid pipes and run them underneath the house like that. Great. And we just got another 30 HSLA steel. Awesome. Notice how not all the gunpowder is getting used up? Oh, and these guys aren't running anymore. I wonder why. Did they finish? Oh, they finished. Good, 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 good. Good, 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 good. Okay, then. All right, lots of special mobs today, huh? All right, so now we have more of that stuff. That's a good sign. All right. So, what are we going to do next here? Let's see. We got our steam engine. Right, we need to get ourselves the grinder. That's the whole reason we're doing this. We need saws, okay? So, we need to get ourselves another one of these. Oops. And, of course, we're in the wrong thing. So, let's come back over to here. Let's get ourselves that. One of them goes there, and then 1, 2... gets us a pair of grinders, right? So grinder, gear, and then 3 base panels. So that, and I'm in the wrong table. So let's go that, clicky. And we got ourselves the grinder, okay. And now we need, yeah, we need a wood fort or something there, don't we? You know, I wonder, now that I've disabled the unification settings, I wonder if I could still make a Gregtech HSLA hammer here. Yeah, I can. Look at that. Okay. Oh, it just makes a standard 50,000 durability hammer. Okay. I think it just defaults out. Yeah, that's why. All right, so now that I'm starving, all right, so let's go, let's see. 1, 2, 3. One of these gets me a mortar and pestle. Let's see, do I have any bread wheat stuff? There's my wheat. That gets me that flour. And then uses. Wow. Wow. It's a lot of junk. You know, if I could grow anything right now, I'd be so happy. But I don't seem to be able to, so that's neither here nor there. Dough. I need salt, water, salt. How do I get salt? I think the easiest way for me to do this is to go back outside, get my bucket, and do it this way. Yep, we're just getting some water. And now if I look up salt, right? There's another way for me to get salt. I know there is. Unless Greg disabled that recipe. He might very well have disabled that recipe. All right, so do I have any salt on me? Oh, this is so much of a pain in the rear end, isn't it? It's kind of fun, though. Oh, we have some bread right here. Okay, not eaten recently. So let's actually... Let's do that. I have fish. What can I use fish with? Lettuce. What? Cooked mincemeat? What the heck do I use that for? Hamburger. Thanks, Greg. Okay, so now we have some toast, which is a nourishing light meal. I'll keep you alive for a few more minutes. That'll keep me alive a little longer. Because I don't seem to be able to actually get anything else going around here either. Okay, so that's all set. We need cooling fin. That's what we need. All right, so we get ourselves a cooling fin in the wrong table. Let's do this again. Good. All right. So I'm going to come back in a few minutes with a bit more lava, hopefully find some salt and get some toast going, and I'll be right back. All right. So we're making some gearboxes. So we need to make a, I think it was a 4-to-1, right? So let's look at this a little bit better. So that requires 32. Oops. Where did I put that? All right. Hold on. All right. Sorry about that. Yeah. So we're getting ourselves some gearboxes, right? All right. So we need to get ourselves some 4-to-1s. Of course, because of the way Minecraft does everything, just searching for 4-to-1 is a pain in the rear end. There we go. So I need, so these are sticks, so I need 2 and 2. Okay, great. So if I go like this and like this, that gets me one set. And that will get me another set. Right? Now, this would be a lot cheaper, but Gregtech. Okay. And then we still need the shaft. Yep, because if we look up gearbox, I still need the mount plate, right? The mount, which I could do 4 tin. So let's do, how much tin do I have? Let's do 4 tin. Yes, I'm being inefficient. Do I care? Not especially. Though I am going to need some more HSLA. Yep. Probably. Well, how many more do I have? I have 2 more of these. Maybe. Let's get downstairs and see how it looks. Oh. Ooh, you have fish. Ha. Thank you. All right, so if I go... I think I have exactly enough to make this work. I do. I have exactly enough to make this work. Okay. I was getting worried for a couple seconds there. All right. So what we're going to do, now that my little heart attack for the day is finished, we're going to make them out. Right. Oh, I can't because I don't have a base panel. Do I want to cook up another 8 iron? You know what? Let's just cook up another 3. Of course, that means we're going to have to get another piece of coal. Yeah, I'm going to have to get up another 3. We're going to have to run out there. It looks pretty okay. It's not going to be as efficient because I'm not filling the blast furnace, but it will work. It will work indeed. All right, well, let's clear our inventory just a little bit of some of the junk I have on me. No, not clear. Oh, I have plenty more iron ore. What the heck am I doing here? Okay. Well, that's dumb of me. I thought I only had a little bit more left. Okay, well, let's just make a full unit more then. So I have 3 there, so I load that many in. And gonna waste some more coal. Believe it or not, coal right now is actually kind of the least of my worries. Okay. What is that? Oh, gosh, that's a lot of mobs out there today. Holy crap. I see a creeper. Ha! Your gunpowder's mine. Oh, no, you don't. Well, that could have been worse. What was that? Oh, a fishing zombie. That's what that was. All right, we're going back inside now. Yeah, we're going back inside. Ah, home sweet home. We're okay. We're good. How are you looking? Good. All right, let's run back outside. Let's quickly run back outside. Well, that lost me less of my house than I thought it would. Huh. Lost some glass there. But that's okay. I think I lost some carpenter's blocks down there, too. Oh, I did. That's where that extra piece came from. Okay, I was wondering about that. Oops. Oh, and I lost the fencing. Okay, yeah. Kind of expected to lose that, but... There we go. All fixed. Okay. Oh, right, and I forgot what I came outside to do. Right, of course I did. Okay, so let's get back up to here. We know how this works. What the heck are you? Well, that could have ended much more badly. There. All better. All right. So now you'll run, thank you very much, and get us some more of that stuff. And my inventory really gets kind of crappy in a hurry. All right. See, that it got us almost double what we put in there because we decided to use 2. So a little bit of wasted coal, I think, was probably a good thing. We can get more of those later. And I'm starving again. Yay. And I can't even make a hoe. Seriously, I can't make a hoe. All right, so what do I have for food? I have some bread, I think. Well, let's make it a bit more nutritious, shall we? All right, so while that's going... Oh, I have some HSL. How do I reprocess this? In a blast furnace? Yeah, it's kind of worthless. All right, so now we get ourselves our base panel. We get that. We get this. To get ourselves a mount. Okay. And then we go mount. Oops. We have to do this first. Frustration, frustration. You know, I have to admit, this is actually the first time I've ever used RotaryCraft wooden gears outside of one of my spotlights. I've never used them before. Seriously. Never used them. So we go like that. Oh, I don't need a mount. It's just wood. I could have sworn I needed an actual mount for that. Like that. And like that. Gets me that. Okay, now the thing with these gearboxes is they don't require lubricant, but, and it's a big but, yeah, see? It's not that good for me anymore. Because eaten once in the last 6 hunger, so I can get a bit more out of this guy. I need to be able to farm soon, because this is silly. I feel like I'm playing, whatever that mod is called. Oh, we forgot something. Of course we forgot something. Okay, so let's get upstairs. I also have some purple drink, I think. Do I? Yeah, purple drink. All right. Well, it gives me slowness, but on the other hand, it filled me back up again. Oh, that's good. All right, so what do we need? What do we need? What do we need? What do we need? We need this lava bucket. This is going to hurt. Ow. Probably should have given myself slowness right before I did this. There we go. Okay. So then we need to stick our steam engine on. Like that. And then this guy goes here. And then the cooling fin goes on top of him like that. And we have to wait for this guy to get above 100, then we'll slap a cooling fin on him, because otherwise the lava will cause him to overheat and explode. Which you don't want. Which we really don't want. 93, 92, 97, 98, 99. We're running! And I'm hoping this guy stops heating up. Huh. I may have to figure out a workaround for this. I think I'm going to have to figure out a workaround for this. I'll be right back. All right, so here's how to cheat at Gregtech. Get a steel ingot from a village. Yep. Hell, how do I get the netherrack? Good question. Wahahaha. On the bottom level of those dungeons, which you can dig down to kind of the side-ish of them and not get killed, they have netherrack sometimes. So I went there, got some netherrack, got myself some steel from a chest, and now I get myself a flint and a steel. Because I'm a jerk. Now, it's situational, so I'm not expecting everyone to be able to do it, but let's put it this way. It worked for me. So we'll break this. We'll put this down there. We'll pick him up. We'll relight him, and we'll stick him on there. Good. Now, this guy doesn't need lubricant, just cooling. So then we should be able to take... Where did I put my grinder? Did I just junk him into a chest? I did. Okay. And then we're going to take all of our iron ore first. Yes, good. Now the great thing about the grinder is that it's actually going to triple our ore for us. And wicked early game at that. So we're just going to stick our iron in there. Give this buddy over here a couple seconds to spin himself up. Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Now, this is going to be a wicked low power, but I think it should work. I think it can. 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 Come on. Come on. You know you want to. Hey! See how his temperature is ricocheting up and down like that? If we didn't have this thing on there, he might catch fire. But we have it on there. So, and then what's going to happen is that this guy is going to spit out something equally cool for us. He is going to spit out 3 iron ore flakes. Each one of those, if we check the uses on them, can be smelted down into, you know, fun stuff. Now, the other cool thing we could do is if we check out... Let's check out any Gregtech ore. All right. Like, let's check out... I don't know. Tetrahedrite. So if I check tetrahedrite ore, right? Oh, you don't have flakes recipes. You go directly down to copper flakes, and you go directly down into gold ore and copper ore flakes. But if we check out flakes, we can see there are some Gregtech flakes that are added. Certus, uranium, mercury. Osmium. Chromite. Which comes out of chromite ore. Which normally we'd crush it down, smelt it, whatever. Magnetite flakes. So, magnetite ore from Gregtech gets me magnetite flakes. Now, magnetite ore from Gregtech, oh, also goes down to that. Fe3O4. Yeah, okay. So, yeah. But as you guys can see, this is quite a powerful thing for us to have now. All right? Because now I'm tripling my ore production. And I don't really have to worry about it. Yeah. Tripling ore production. Not too bad, right? But I certainly don't think so. Now, did they change the hopper recipe yet? Let's see. Hopper. You bet they bloody well did. Oh, thank you guys. Okay. Great. Awesome. I was hoping to get myself a hopper to automate that with, but apparently not. Well, I can get one. I can get one. Yeah, I can get one. All right, so let's do this. Let's get ourselves one of these. Let's put that guy there. Let's get that. Come on. Let's go like this, and let's get ourselves a chest. And we're just going to put all of our ores downstairs. There we go. You can hear them pinging away down there. We're just going to put this guy right here. And we have some more iron to do up. There we go. Now, I really wish I could automate this, but I may do that in between this episode and next episode. What I think I will do, however, is open this guy back up. And do I have any sticks on me? I do not appear to. Stop that. So let's do that. Let's get ourselves, there we go, an iron hammer. Yay. That's really not great. But we have more iron than anything else. We're going to eat a crap load of the other stuff that we do have. So this will have to work for right now. I could do something with like dark steel maybe, or electrical steel, or I have some tin up there. I could have made bronze out of it, but that's fine. Whatever. Okay. Great. So we're going to let this cook, this stuff process. While I'm up here, one, two, three, four, five, six, seven. Why don't we get ourselves a ladder? There. And this guy's still running. Perfect. Perfect. All right. So I'm probably actually now going to get myself a hopper off camera. Actually, yeah, I'll get it off camera. And you guys will have to see how to craft plates in the future. Anyways, I think we've run out of time. This has been Mr. Kastarian. I want to thank you all for watching. As always, it was wonderful. And I hope to see you guys next episode. Until next time, happy mining.